Hello and welcome to LOWBORN. This is a massive undertaking for me because this is actually one of the most modded playthroughs I have ever done in Bannerlord. We have so many mods that I think you'll be, well, maybe pleasantly surprised or absolutely horrified at the length of the mod list, which is in the description right now if you want to check it out. And you want to play alongside me. I do not envy you if you have to install all of these manually, which is what I did, hilariously enough. I was attempting to use the Vortex mod manager, but don't get me started on that. That is a... oh my. I did not have a good time with that, let's just say that. Anyway, the LOWBORN, right? The LOWBORN, that's our theme for this particular series. This basically means we're starting all the way from being a... well, basically, quintessentially, a nobody. We are a peasant. We are even further a peasant than we would normally be in the native gameplay of Bannerlord. So, what are we gonna pick for our culture here? You can see my cursor already went to the Botanians. I think I'm probably going to go for Botanians just because they have that 50% less speed penalty in forests. That is extremely, extremely powerful. So I'm probably thinking that we'll probably do that because this is going to be, as I say, kind of harsh. This is going to be pretty difficult because what we're really going to need to do is we're going to need to actually interact with the game world on a much more, shall we say, intricate level than what we would normally do. We'd normally just go like, oh yes, I will fight some bandits, I will just, you know, do some quests and all that stuff. Yeah, okay, we're of course going to do that still, but there are so many new intricacies added because of this LOWBORN mod, as well as I have added in Forbury as well. There's huge amounts of very, very cool things. There's also pit fighting. There's pit fighting, literally. This is bare-knuckle brawling. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's go with the Botanians here, and I'm just going to randomize our guy a little bit here, because I want him to look a little bit unique. I don't want him to look super, super samey. Oh, this guy looks pretty fearsome. Yeah, this guy looks pretty fearsome. Why not? He's got a nice little scar there, and he is blind in one eye, so he is going to have a little bit of a problem shooting a bow if we actually decide to use a bow, which is not going to happen probably. But yes, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Okay, so now I actually would like to play a talkie medicine trading kind of guy. Just purely because that is going to be required, very much required in the early stages of the game, because we will be unable to recruit from anywhere. Yes, we are unable to recruit from anywhere because, of course, as a low-born individual, we don't have any, well, I mean, we have no sway whatsoever. We have no renown or fame or anything like that to curry favor with anyone in the game world. So we literally have, well, no one to believe in us until we start, you know, crusading across the world and becoming very, very strong and powerful, and everyone wants us, and yeah, all that stuff. So yes, so what I'm probably going to do is we'll probably go for medicine charm skill straight away right here. It sounds pretty good. Then what do we want otherwise here? Leadership and tactics, two-handed throwing. Yeah, the problem is I do want trade skill, but I'm not entirely sure if I really want engineering as well. I think I do want engineering too, but the problem with that is that we're going to be generally we are going to be speccing quite a bit into intelligence. We're going to be speccing engineering, medicine, steward, probably all of those. Just purely because if I'm going to be speccing into intelligence, then it makes sense that I'd spec into other things at the same time. Now, we also have a mod. There is a mod called Skill Mastery that I've installed as well. And what that basically does is if you are, shall we say, doubling down on a particular skill tree or a particular perk tree, and you get like, you know, maximum, right? So I'm talking about if you get 9 intelligence, 10 intelligence, and you max out every single skill, you're going to be gaining so many more perks from those perk trees, and that you're going to be basically getting the ones that you've missed. That's pretty much what that does. But yeah, anyway, Engineering and trade? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do that. And let's do... I kind of want to be... I mean, I kind of want to be good at... Oh, yeah, I want to do smithing, too. Oh, yeah. I am absolutely overjoyed that I found this mod. And there is a mod by the name of... I believe it is Bannercraft. Bannercraft. And what that does is it allows me to create armor. Yes. It allows me to create armor at the smithy, which is something that I have absolutely wanted to do for an insane amount of time. So I am very much looking forward to this. So I'm thinking we'll probably go for smithing and engineering here, even despite the fact that I don't want engineering that much. But it does give me an additional intelligence point as well. And, you know, why not? I think that sounds pretty good. So, riding and polearms. Do we want to go for riding and polearms? Because that's going to give me a spear, I believe, when we first begin. And that could be very useful for fighting off various bandits. The thing is, I'm not going to be a scout, right? I'm going to get a companion to be a scout. And I'm probably going to get a companion to do... I don't even know what, because we're doing all the others. We're doing engineering, medicine, steward skill, so that's actually quite funny. Well, what about steward skill? Do we have anything here? Yes, we do, but that's going to get me cunning. I'm not a big fan of getting any stat boosts in cunning, if at all possible, so I'm thinking we're probably just going to go with riding and polearm here. That's probably going to be the way to go. And then apart from that, okay, what do we want? Do we want trade and smithing? Do we want more of that? That's probably the way to go for us, isn't it? I mean, I could go for this, but that does give me social. I kind of want to get that intelligence. As well as the trade and smithing skills right there. It's also only going to be giving us 10 renown. Bear in mind that obviously because we are a peasant, we are lowborn, we will not be able to recruit from anywhere until we prove ourselves, which means getting 50 renown. So how do we get 50 renown without really fighting any battles? Well, that's obviously the big challenge here. It's going to be really, really harsh. I'm playing with fast mode enabled as well, by the way, which means if I suck and we absolutely get, well, just murdered, you know, thrashed across the entirety of Calradia, we will not have the ability to procreate, and as a result, our character will just grow old and die. And that would be very bad, wouldn't it? That would be absolutely terrible. But that is part of the challenge, of course. So we'll see what we can do. I'm going to start at age 20 as a result of that as well. And now we have the banner editor. Yes, the banner editor. So you can do some really crazy cool things with this, by the way. So it's pretty much like, it's a little bit like Photoshop now, kind of, in a way, because what you can do is you can literally change the positioning of these icons. So you can see, I literally just, yeah, I just moved it off the screen, but yeah, you can see exactly what I'm talking about here. So what I can do is then I can add an additional layer, and look at what I can do right now. Look at this. It is so incredibly cool. We can actually move this over here. We can do a little bit of something like this, maybe. What is the size of this thing? Why is the sizing bigger than that? Okay, that's kind of weird. Yeah, so we'll probably put all of them at 450 or something like that. Can I actually? Yes, I can. Oh yeah, look at that. We can actually do it with numbers. Oh yes, we like a little bit of number manipulation. Yes, we are absolutely wonderful with that. Yes, that's great. Okay, yeah, so otherwise, apart from that, you also have stroke. You can put stroke on if you want. You can put stroke on. It's pretty crazy, right? Yeah, look at that. You can literally put stroke on. You can mirror it, so you can flip it around if you so desire. I need to actually put... Wait a minute. There it is. There we go. So that's the secondary color right there, and then the primary color should be like a white or something like that. And so as you can see, we've now got this. Now, technically what I could then do is we could then do a background. So I could add a background like this, I could add a background like that, or like this. So for example, look at this. We've got two bears on the left side, and then we could put some bears on the right. If we really, really badly wanted to put more bears. Do we want to put more bears? I don't know. But I think, for me personally, I think what I'm going to do... Yes, by the way, you can stretch them as well so that they look absolutely ridiculous if you want to do that. You can literally do whatever you want with this banner editor here. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to move this over to the right a little bit. And we're going to be... I don't even know what to really put here instead of a bear. I guess we could put a weapon of some kind. Shall we put a weapon of some kind? Maybe. I'm thinking maybe something... should I go for something really, really incredibly simple, like a sword? Or should I go for something else? Maybe, what about... Yes, there we go. A hand. Perfect. And we can make the hand bigger. There we go. The hand is very large indeed. Now, unfortunately, as you can see right here, it's not really showing the full banner because I need to actually move one of these things over to the right a little bit more. There we go. Now, look at that. See, now we've got the bear on there. And then we can go back to this, and then we can change this around a little bit as well. No, that's a little bit too much. That's a little bit too much. Thank you very much. There we go. All right, perfect. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. We can't really see the thumb or anything like that, but that's okay. We don't really need the thumb, do we? Okay, so yeah, we can also change the colors of the background. So we should probably do that, shouldn't we? So, ooh, look at that. That looks cool. All right, wait. Ooh, hello. Oh, I like it. Look at this. Look at how cool this looks. All right. Does it look cool? I don't know. It probably sucks, but it's okay. All right, so choose your family name. So I will be going for Bertild, of course. Let's do that. And we'll call ourselves Barney. Why not? I mean, that's such a name that we've never used before, isn't it? Yes, we've never used that ever before. So these are my settings. They will be they'll be remaining the same throughout the entirety of the playthrough unless I tell you otherwise, just so you know. So it's basically just default Bannerlord difficulty, and generally we'll see. maybe this is going to be absolutely undoable, but it's going to be interesting to see whether we can succeed. All right, so we've already reached Maranath, and you can see here we have nine skill points, 9 focus points to spend. We only have 1 attribute point, which is kind of harsh. We're going to get 1 free attribute point for every 4 levels we gain. I have not changed this in any way, by the way, so yeah. We do have a number of quality of life mods as well, as you can see right here by this red icon, red marker or whatever. It basically tells you how much of a skill you can get with your current stats. So you can see there that obviously there's the learning limit. You see, that's the learning limit. We're going to get 18. We have 18 potentially. And you can see there that we have the learning limit, which is 154 right there. So it basically just tells you in a value form in comparison to basically having to do some mental gymnastics. And for those of us that are absolutely terrible at mathematics, i.e. me, then yeah, it's great. It helps me out a little bit. So yeah, anyway, apart from that, let's see what we can do, because I'm going to need Charm Skill. Charm Skill is going to be up the wazoo right here. We're going to need a huge amount of that. We're going to need a lot of Trade Skill as well. Trade Skill is going to be going to come in mighty handy. Medicine Skill, not so much at the moment. I will want to get at least 1 point in it just so I can get Preventive Medicine, but that's also not really going to make, well, it's not really going to help us that much. Athletic Skill, on the other hand, Athletic Skill is going to be really, really very nice, I think. Smithing Skill will probably be helpful too. Now, the main problem we're going to have, potentially, is being able to level up adequately enough in our combat skills. Our combat skills are going to be where we are going to lag behind quite dramatically, I think. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. And we're going to just put 1 more point into intelligence just to make sure that we are maxed out in this regard as well here. Okay. So that's it. That's it for our specking right here. I just want to show you that we cannot do it just yet, because as you can see, your family rights, clan tier 0, required tier 2. So you need to be clan tier 2 to be able to do this, to be able to recruit people just off the bat. So if you're not part of the faction, or you don't have any loyalty to anyone, you're not a noble, you're not anything right there, so you're not able to recruit anyone to join you. And it's the same thing here. So it says, you know, you're not a noble, your loyalty is to no one, the rights for Britannia, your relation and influence with the notable is not sufficient. So for example, if I were to do some tasks potentially for some of these individuals, then I might be able to convince them to lend me some of their men, potentially something like that, or a valid mercenary contract with the lord of these lands. So once again, if I got to clan tier 1, I might be able to become a mercenary, and then I could start recruiting people, and then we could start fighting and doing all that wonderful stuff. Now, of course, you have Forbury right here. You also have the Scholar. A Scholar is visiting the town. You can see here, look at this. You visit the Novice Scholar and see that he has an upcoming lecture about the bow skill. You and your companions can improve their bow skill by attending the lecture for 2,500 per attendee. Now, unfortunately, I don't have that money, but of course, I don't really care. I don't really care about bow skill, but it's so cool that there is actually something like that. There's also a bank. If you were, worried about that, there's a bank. You can actually go into the bank as well. I actually went in here by mistake, so let's not do that. But yes, you can go into the bank and you can open an account. As you can see, you can open an account with an interest accrual rate of 438 every 7 days. And you can store up to 100 million gold here. And you can also take out a loan. However, be careful, because if you take out a loan, they will punish you if you do not pay it back. They will punish you in taking away your renown and taking away fame and taking away all this crazy stuff. So yeah, you want to be a little bit careful of that. And you can also see how many accounts you have right here. So if you want to open accounts in a variety of different towns, then of course you can do that too. Now there is a pit area. As I said before, you will be able to actually fight in fist fighting competitions. So you can see here, I can now speak to Mr. Pallisaur Flatcakes, and I can say, hello there. I would like to prove my skills. There we go. What can you bring to the table? I'm tough. I'll win any fight. And then he says, go start a brawl in the tavern then. Prove you can take someone down without any weapons. It'll be done. All right, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into the tavern, and we're going to do that. We're going to start a fight. We're going to start a fight against some random person, not the Botanian scout, a townsman. There we go. I don't like your face. Okay, come here. I'm ready. Okay, we'll do some damage to him. There we go. We're murdering him. We're actually doing a lot of damage as well, by the way. Fist fighting actually does damage. You're not just going to do 2 damage or anything like that. You're actually going to be inflicting some pretty hefty hits. And the enemy is also going to be inflicting pretty hefty hits, as you can see right there. I actually got some nice athletic skill. We got some money from that as well. Of course, my criminal rating did go up. That is to be expected, but that's okay. That's all right, because now what we can do is we can go to the pit area. We can speak to him, and then maybe we can... Yes, I'll show you how good I am at it. Okay, go to the tavern and win a hand-to-hand fight. I might have to do it again. I might have to do it again, but that's okay. You know why? Because that gives us more money, gives me more money, and I think... Do I get renown for that? No, we don't gain renown for that. We do get renown for the pit fights. As you can see, the next fight is scheduled for Summer 2 at sundown, which is tomorrow in the evening. So I'm going to go back into the tavern here, fight this some random guy, and then we'll be ready for the pit fight. Hopefully, we'll be full HP by that time too. Alright, there we go. I actually managed to defeat him. You do have to wait 24 hours. Yes, you do have to wait 24 hours in between doing these brawls in the tavern. So you do need to be a little bit careful about that. But yeah, otherwise, as you can see, we now have a career. Yes, look at this. Yes, you are part of Pallisaur Flatcake's stable. And the culture is Britannia. The daily paycheck is around 36 gold. Hand-to-hand damage increases with your athletic skill. Okay, yeah, so fame is ephemera, decreasing by 100 each week. Your career will end if you stay at 0 fame for more than 3 weeks. Oh dear. Okay, yeah, that's going to be very, very interesting. I don't know whether I'm even going to be able to do this, but let's try it out, shall we? All right, so I did actually level up. So I think the best course of action for me right now is to try to level up my athletics skill as much as I possibly can. We have a significant amount of trade skill, decent amount of charm skill as well, so we don't really need to worry about those either, despite the fact that obviously we're going to be gaining a significant amount of those over time as we go forward here. So let's go and do a pit fight. There we go. All right, so we can go and do hand-to-hand, or we can do weapons. Only champion tier fighters. Ah, okay. Only champion tier fighter. I don't think I can actually do that. Yeah, so we're gonna do a duel. Let's do a duel, right? Yes, let's do it. You will always be victorious, so long as you never enter a contest where winning does not wholly depend upon yourself. Well, it does, unfortunately. I might have a problem here. Oh, wow, okay. I'm actually surprised I managed to do so much damage to him. Oh, hello. Oh, never mind, he's dead. Okay. I was actually Wow, I was very surprised we managed to blitz him so extremely quickly right there. As you can see, there we go, we got a hand-to-hand bonus there, plus 30 fame as well, and the crowd seems to appreciate your style and tosses some coins into the pit. Alright, yeah, so, yeah, we can we do another one? We can, kind of. Do we want to do it? Opponent tier increases after each round. Four in a row has the highest fame reward. Oh, I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna fail in that. What about a 3 versus 3 group fight? Shall we try that? Let's try that. I don't know how this is gonna go, but survive and KO as many opponents as you can. Those are the only rules. All right. I'm gonna try it. They're only blocking in the back, so I should be relatively... Yeah, there we go. Nice. He's dead. That was an Imperial Champion right there, by the way, that we just knocked out. That's insane. Oh no, they're both... Oh no, they're both on me. This is bad. Ooh. Okay, yeah, well, that didn't really work out too well, did it? No, that didn't really work out too well, but that's okay, that's okay. We can try 4 in a row. Let's try 4 in a row now. Try and recover our fame. That was extremely difficult, though. Okay, so now let's see if I can do this. Oh, wow. Okay, that was harsh. This guy's the lowest level idiot in the world, and yet I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll just get hit in the face. Sounds like a good plan. This guy's definitely got more athletic skill than I do, though. I'm pretty sure, because otherwise he would have. I don't know. I think he's doing a good job. Yeah, he's definitely doing a good job in comparison to us. Okay, come on now. Come on now. I'm ready. No, he's not. He's not going for it.
You bastard! You are dead.
Oh, we got him. All right, nice. Look at that. 60 fame. Absolutely fantastic. Okay. Whew. That was close. That was really, really close. Okay, let's do this. Let's do the next one. I am very low in HP. That's not good. Probably gonna die. I'm probably gonna die. Let's face it. But maybe not. Maybe I will be victorious against all the odds. Ooh, never mind. All right. Never mind. Oh, we did actually not too bad, though, considering. Okay, I could do 5 of a kind, but I feel like that's going to be extremely difficult. I'll probably lose all of my fame that I've just gained. But bear in mind, there are fights that happen here every few days. So it's not too bad if I do end up losing. So let's have a look and see what we can do here. I'm going to try and eliminate... Oh, no, never mind. Oh, this is bad. I was wanting to try to eliminate as many people as possible without drawing the attention... Ah, there we go. Yeah, no, that's not going to really work. Oh, no, yeah, help me out, Mr. Battanian man. Yes. Yes, very nice. Okay, good work, sir. Is that guy... There we go. Yes, kill that guy. Can we kill the other Battanian? No. I mean, the other Imperial. Not the Battanians. Thank you. But there you go. We actually managed to achieve victory there. I did get plus 40 fame as a result of that as well. And look at that, 150 because we were still standing. That's fantastic. Wow, that's great. Okay, that is wonderful. So, yeah, as you can see, we did get a little bit of relation with Mr. Pellisor Flatcakes, and we also got some charm skill as well as a level up. Very, very nice. Okay, so we can go for additional hit points here if we want to, or we can go for some more combat movement speed. I think we'll just go for the standard good choice for us right here. And I'm going to get another point in athletics here. I think that's probably going to be making a significant difference. So you can see here, I now have 263. The next tier, of course, is Survivor. You can see that I have a 50% win rate at the moment, which is absolutely hilariously bad, but I guess it's okay, you know, considering it is my first time kind of going into this. But yeah, we'll see. No more fights for tonight. No training possible tonight. You can actually train in the pit as well. I'm not entirely sure what training is about or what it's for or anything like that. I've never done it before. I've only gone in very, very sparsely to the pit fights themselves. Only accessible at night. Oh, okay. And Summer 4 is when the next pit fight is happening. So we're going to stick around here a little bit. Why not? Let's stick around here a little bit, see what we can do. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so let's see what the training is. Aha, okay, choose the weapon type. Okay, yeah, we can use a shackle. Wow, okay. Bonus to your fame after each victory, great for improving your athletic skill. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do some training. I have no idea what this is going to do. I'm going to assume we will literally just have the opportunity to get some easy athletic skill, I guess, maybe. Nice damage, nice damage. Oh, he's dead. That was fast. There you go. We got 7 fame from that as well. Okay, that's actually not too bad. If you really, really desperately desire fame, maybe you've got like 998 or something, and you just want to get yourself pushed over to 1,000, well, that's the way to do it, I suppose. Anyway, yeah, obviously this doesn't count. So we now have 270 fame, and we are literally just going to wait, I guess. We're just going to wait until Summer 4, and then we'll do another one. Alright, so I just wanted to show you that I have this other mod installed. It's called Retinues. I think a load of people have been using this. I am a little bit late to the party, unfortunately, but whatever the case, you will be able to create your very own troops, as far as I am aware. I could be wrong about that, but let's actually just have a look. Yep, there it is. So there it is. Personal retinue creation for your elite troops, regular troops, militia, caravans, villagers, etc, etc, etc. And you can see here that there are various doctrines. If you are familiar with the Retinues mod, you know exactly what this entails. But this is absolutely insane for someone like me. I've never actually seen this before, so this is so extremely cool. You can see here are the doctrines. This is basically like a skill tree, I suppose, and you can see that it costs a little bit of money, a little bit of influence, and I am very much looking forward to this. Oh yeah, it is going to be so extremely fun for us to figure this all out and have a grand old time. Yeah, so otherwise, it is now ready. The pit fight. Let's head in. Let's do the duel first of all. Let's start off nice and easy. And we'll try and see if I can maybe get a nice little hit. Yeah, there we go. Another one? Nope, not another one. Okay, what about that one? Nice. Yes. Nice. Okay, perfect. That is wonderful. Ah, yes. Look at that. We actually did a great job that time. Okay, so now the question is, am I going to be able to do 4 in a row? I mean, I absolutely sucked the last time, so probably not, but let's try it. Let's try it, shall we? I might be able to get a decent amount of fame, despite the fact that, well, for some reason these guys in the 4 in a row are absolutely incredible. Is it just me? They are so insanely good at fighting. I don't know. It feels to me like they are much better than maggots, to be honest. Wow, and they even knock me down on my face. That's pretty terrible. Okay, yeah, there we go. Nice damage. Can we do some more? Yes, there we go. Nice. Okay, here we go. Nice. Nice. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so 60 fame. So basically, if you win one round in this, even if you lose the next one, you've still gained a net profit in fame. So I'm actually pretty happy with that. And this guy is going to absolutely murder me because he's a survivor. Maybe. Or maybe not, because maybe I'm absolutely murdering him. Oh, wow. I'm actually surprised. Oh, I was going for an uppercut there. Yeah, no, it's not really going to work. Nice, we got him. 120 fame. Nice. Okay, we're actually doing extremely well. And now I'm dead. Now I'm dead. Now I'm totally dead, right? Or not. Because I just blitzed the guy. Okay, that was funny. All right, let's do this. This guy is definitely going to kill me, though. This is an Imperial champion. There's no way I will be able to defeat this guy. Surely, right? Surely. What? What? The guy, the maggot was harder. The maggot was more difficult. What? What are they doing? I have no idea, but there you go. We are victorious. And we got 240 fame, and we are now literally a... Wait. I have... Oh, look, I only have 817. I thought I would have made it to Survivor already, but apparently not. Okay, so this now gives me the opportunity to go into 3 of a kind and 5 of a kind and potentially achieve Survivor rank already. That would be pretty fantastic, don't you think? Let's try it out. Okay. Let's try and see if I can... Need to hit these guys a huge amount. There we go. Nice. Already eliminated. Nice, nice. Yes, perfect. Wow, that is absolutely fantastic. I didn't knock anyone out, unfortunately, because I could have gotten, you know, additional fame for that. But I was still standing, as you can see, and did get another 90. So, let's see. So this is for the survivor rank. 5 of a kind. Let's do it. Let's see if I can survive. If I can, this is definitely going to be great. This is going to be fantastic. If I can't survive, then I am going to be very, very disappointed. Let's see. Nice. Nice. We can actually help our guy. Yep, there we go. Nice. Absolutely perfect. Let's try and kill the champion if we can. Nice. There it is. He's dead. Let's try and kill this guy as well if we can. Nope, never mind. All right, but that's it. That is all we needed to do. 150 fame for surviving, and indeed we did. We got two KOs. We got 2 KOs. Very nice. And you can see now that we are indeed a survivor. And the next tier is warrior. So our daily paycheck is 73 gold, and the hand-to-hand damage obviously increases with our athletic skill, which is increasing now. Even so. And so, as you see here, every single week, our fame is going to decrease by 100, but that's okay, because as we've seen, just winning the 5 versus 5 gives you 150, or should we say, being, you know, still on your feet at the end of it. So that really makes a huge difference. We can train in any town, and we can fight in other towns of the same culture. The next paycheck is 153, but yeah, this is extremely, extremely good. And there are no more fights for tonight, of course, but there will be another fight probably in about 2 days. I'm going to assume at least 2 days. And you can see here, look at this. My levels are just skyrocketing up right now, which is extremely nice. Okay, so let's see. Do we want armor weight or do we want more weapon handling? I feel like armor weight would be really, really nice to move around faster. But is this gonna make me, you know, like faster in terms of like fisticuffs? I don't know. I'm not sure if that's gonna make my swings quicker. I'll go with the form-fitting armor for the moment. We can obviously respec that if we so desire at some point, but well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Obviously, my one-handed skill is not leveling up at all at the moment, which is a little bit unfortunate, but you know, that is how it goes. Okay, so we do get 1 attribute point here to spend as well. I will probably be speccing that into... I kind of want to spec that into intelligence more, all things considered, because as I told you about skill mastery, I want to try to gain as much of a benefit from that as possible. But the problem with that is that we also want to be somewhat effective in regards to other things. So I'm talking about smithing, athletics, riding, so on and so forth. So I will be speccing that into endurance at the moment. And we'll see if that's a mistake. Maybe it is a mistake at some point. But yeah, we are actually making... Well, technically, we should be making... Am I not getting any money? Do I not get any money? I should be getting money. It says daily paycheck is around 73, but I'm not actually getting... Am I getting that? Am I actually getting that? It feels like I'm not getting that, but maybe that's just me. We also have a mod that increases the speed of the... you know, time passing, basically. So I can make it a lot quicker for us when we're just waiting around in Maranath, for example. And that really makes a huge difference. Okay, there it is. We are now ready to go into the next fight. Now, the question, what do we want to do? Do we want to do 4 in a row again? Let's do 4 in a row again. Let's start with that. Let's start with 4 in a row and see what we can do. Maybe we're going to be really, really... Wow, never mind. Vlandian. A Vlandian maggot has traveled all the way from Vlandia to get thrashed. There we go. We've also... Look at that. We leveled up. Fantastic. Let's do another one. Okay, this guy is not going to know what hit him, right? He's definitely not going to know what hit him. Ow. Oh, we hit him down. Nice. And took him down. There it is. That was wonderful. That was extremely, extremely nice. Now, if I can just hit this guy in the face a little bit. Can we target the head? No, we can't, but we are getting a massive amount of fame as a result of this, and the champion is definitely going to be going down really, really easily. Oh, never mind. 62 blunt damage he hit me in the face for. That's pretty incredible, but that's okay. That's all right. I don't actually mind about that too much because we gained a significant amount of fame as it is. Let's try and do the 3 versus 3. And I think after this we'll probably move on and we'll probably try to do some other activities. And we'll try and see if we can maybe make some money doing some trading. Ow. Okay. That is kind of harsh. And maybe we can actually even do some quests or tasks or something like that as well. And there you go. Look at that. We easily did the 3 versus 3. Not too bad. I love the fact, by the way, that they actually tell you how many you've won, how many KOs you've got, and all that stuff. I think that really increases the enjoyment factor, at least from my perspective. Let's go for a 5 of a kind here. Yes, this is gonna be kind of harsh. Yes. Nice. There we are. That's exactly what we wanted. Now we can hopefully do some damage here. If I could, potentially. Wow. Okay, our guy's absolutely destroyed, and I didn't get any KOs whatsoever. That is hilarious. Okay, yeah. So there is just one duel remaining. I don't know whether it's actually worth doing the duel now because we only get 30, I think, for winning this. But I guess it's okay. I could actually lose. So that's a bit of an issue in itself. Oh, okay, we actually did lose that. I'm actually surprised. I was blocking that. Final hit. That's very, very strange, but it's alright. It's not too bad because we are gaining, as you can see, look at this. We literally are almost at Clan Tier 1. Maybe we don't want to stop. Maybe we don't want to stop doing this. For me personally, I kind of do because I feel like I've done what I can here. I don't think I'm going to be doing much better than what I've done right now. We could also do some of Forbury. Shall we do some Forbury stuff? We could try to do a scam. Let's try to do a scam. Let's see what we get from that. Was a complete failure. Oh, okay, well that doesn't really help. Activate infiltration mode in neutral towns. Attack a rival gang leader's territory for a relation increase. We could do that. We could do larceny as well. Larceny is a little bit harsh. I highly doubt I'm going to be able to do anything there. Let's try and level things up a little bit. Okay, so yeah, so spoilers. As you know, I am not a big fan of the smithing stamina. So I do have better smithing continued installed, as well as obviously some other stuff to do with crafting. And well, yes. Crafting stamina is a thing of the past for me, so yeah, we will just be taking imposing stature, which will help us to potentially get a wife. 30% increased persuasion chance, that might be kind of fun. And apart from that, what do we want? Ooh, it's kind of harsh. I kind of would like to get some boating skills as well, because we are obviously going to be getting a ship at some point later on. So yeah, I'm actually very much looking forward to that, but at the moment... the question is, what do we want? I think Steward skill. Will probably help us out quite a bit here. All right, so I am going to go off screen for a little bit of time. I'm going to try to do a couple more fights. As you can see, it's Autumn 2. Shouldn't be too bad. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Because obviously, if you take a look at us at the moment, you'll see that we are still age 20, but we are going to be aging up very quickly due to fast mode. So we need to get a bit of a move on here. That's the reason why I'm actually trying to be as efficient as possible with our time here, trying to make sure that we go into the pits as soon as we possibly can. So Autumn 2, let's do it. Alright, so it's another 5 versus 5. Let's see if we can maybe do something here. I need to get stuck in very, very quickly and try to blitz these first initial targets really, really fast. That's going to be the key to victory, I think, most of the time. As you can see, we do have this guy. There we go. Nice. All right. We're actually up against the Crusade here as well, which is actually quite funny. First time we've seen those guys. And there you go. Look at that. Nice and easy, right? Yeah, nice and easy. So this is actually the 5 versus 5 pit fight. Like 4 days since the previous cutaway, and basically we're almost at Clan Tier 1. I don't seem to be getting a daily paycheck. I'm not entirely sure where that is. I'm not sure if I need to go and access it somewhere or whatever, but whatever the case, it doesn't really matter, I suppose, because we are absolutely blitzing these guys. Absolutely destroying them. As you can see right there. Really very, very nice and simple. And I have actually stopped doing the duels now. Well, not necessarily true. I have actually continued to do the duels, but generally I found that the other sources of fame are much, much better. You're going to be getting a lot more from the team-based rounds, much more, because you can just murder people really, really quickly, because obviously you have teammates, and it's a lot easier for them to distract the opponent rather than you just being in a 1 versus 1. Like, for example, right here, this is obviously a little bit... Well, it's kind of unlikely that I'm going to be able to achieve too much here unless I am super hyper defensive, and I'm not patient really enough for that kind of thing. So, oh, there we go. Look at that. Nice. We did some pretty nice work there. But yeah, most of the time what happens is I get to the sort of like final round of this, and I then end up getting myself killed either by this guy or by the champion. And that is to be expected, of course. You know, it's kind of obvious because they are just really, really good. Anyway, there you go. I am now a warrior. Yes, look at that. And the daily paycheck is around 153. I don't think that is actually the case. Oh, look at this. The next tier, we can actually have a patron. Now, I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means. So, shall we try to get to the next tier? I'm kind of intrigued. I'm kind of intrigued about this. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try it. Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm just gonna wait around a little bit, and I'm gonna try to get there. I'm not sure if that's really gonna happen too much or how that's really gonna go. Are we getting our daily paycheck? I don't see a daily paycheck. It's kind of weird. Okay, yeah. So anyway, I will go ahead and try to do this, and well, wish me luck, I suppose. Alright, so this is going to be our final round, basically, for the champion promotion. If I'm able to maybe get a couple of... Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay, we got 1 KO. Can I get another one? The Crusade champion. Yes, nice. There we go. We actually got the Crusade champion and indeed the Crusade survivor as well. Maybe we can get another one if I just get very, very lucky in regards to... Wow, we actually got very lucky right there. Look at that. 4 KOs out of 5. That's pretty insane. We are also now Clan Tier 1, by the way. We are Clan Tier 1 right now. And that means that... wait a minute. Let me actually just see. We're almost there. Look at that. We're almost there. Look at this. I have 47 KOs, 17 wins, and 6 losses. Yeah, doing very well, surprisingly now. I don't know what's going on. It must be my athletic skill. Maybe because my athletic skill has leveled up quite nicely here. I'm now able to inflict massive damage. Oh, that guy stole my kill right there, but that's all right. That's not too bad. It's a team-based affair after all, isn't it? Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't get any of those, but that's all right. We got 90 fame from it. I'm kind of hoping... Yes, look at this. Patronage trial. I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means, but can fight in any town, can train in any town, take the lead in group fights, and can have a patron. Okay, I don't know what that means, but let's... I don't really want to do 4 in a row, to be honest. I don't really want to do this. It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be very, very difficult. I might not even be able to do this. Ooh, oh, we did. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, if I just hold my punch a little bit, holding my punch seems to make a little bit of a difference. I got to be a little bit careful of them attempting to hit my face, because if I get hit in the face, I'm gonna get knocked down, and I will get back up again, of course. But that's, well, not something we want. We don't want to be on the floor. Okay, he's going to be dead. Oh, no, never mind. I thought he was going to be dead there, but no. Oh, wow. How did he do that? I have no idea how he did that, but as you can see, I am now out of the champion tier because we lost fame there. Ooh, that is harsh. That is very, very harsh. I absolutely sucked in that. That was really bad. Surprisingly so as well, because he was just a survivor rank. Some of these guys are insanely good. Oh, wow. Okay, I did not even realize that. Okay, that's actually really, really funny. Yeah, there is actually something you can do. You can kick people. You can kick people. Now, I thought that might be against the rules, so that's the reason why I didn't want to do it. But I actually kicked this guy just now, and I did 9 damage to him. I did 9 damage, which resulted in him being knocked out, which is hilarious. So that's how I won the round against that guy. I did actually level up once again, so we are now level 8. Funnily enough, I don't know how that even happened. We've gotten to level 8 without me really doing much at all. Let's go for a little bit of smithing skill, I guess. Let's go for... Wait a minute. Need to be a little bit careful about endurance right now, because I am going to be doing smithing, as I said. We're going to be doing smithing, so we are going to be getting Enduring Smith, which is going to allow us to get that +1 attribute point. And then we're going to be getting Athletics, which is going to also provide us with +1 endurance. So theoretically, what I need to do is I need to put 1 more point in endurance, and then we're going to be absolutely fine. Yeah, that sounds about right to me. I don't want to make any mistakes in regards to our attribute point distribution, because we're going to need it. We're going to need it, especially the first character. Feels to me like whenever we do the first character in War Sails with the fast mode enabled, we are... we need to make sure that the first character is as powerful as he possibly can be, because, well, he's gonna suck, you know, he's gonna suck pretty badly in a number of different ways, but thankfully, yes, our children are not. Our children are going to be very, very strong, or at least hopefully quite strong. So, 5 versus 5, let's see if I can get to my champion level once again, because I was basically there, but unfortunately got myself murdered like an idiot. So, hello there, sir. Let's do some damage, sir. Yes, there we go. Nice. Okay, yeah, we should be a champion now, right? I think we should be a champion, so... Yep, there we are. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to see what the Patronage trial is, so we're just going to wait until the afternoon. I have no idea what it is. Okay. There it is. Okay, let's try it out. Do you want to become the favorite of High King Caladog? He's the ruler of this town. You have to prove your valor in a trial. Oh no. Oh dear. I'm a little bit worried. Okay, fine. Let's do it. 4 in a row? Is that the only thing that I can... Oh no, weapons... Oh no, we can either do... We can do this one or that one. Oh dear. Yes. I actually would like to do the weapons only one. Yeah, but I'm gonna do the one with the hand-to-hand because we have athletic skill, whereas we don't have any weapon skill in anything. So we're gonna have to kind of do this. These guys have no idea. This guy has no idea. What? This guy has no idea. Wow. He has no idea. I'm surprised. Okay. Yeah, this guy's gonna do massive damage. I have a bad feeling. I have a bad feeling. I knew this guy was gonna be trouble. He's got the haircut. He's got the haircut of someone who's trouble. Just joking. Oh, I knew it though. I knew it. Okay, I literally psyched myself out there. Oh well, never mind. I've got to wait 6 days. Yeah, as you can see right there, I've got to wait 6 days until I can do another patronage trial. But that's okay. That's alright. I got to where I wanted to be, which was to get to clan tier 1, as you can see right there. And now we can be a mercenary. Alright? Now we can be a mercenary, so I need to find where Mr. Caladog is. Oh, hello. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna drive the lepers away because we're gonna get a relationship with the notables. As I said before, relationship and generally making sure that notables and lords and so on and so forth like you is massive with the Lowborn mod. It's extremely, extremely important. As you can see, look at the amount of charm skill I've just gained right there. And I might even be able to... No, I can't recruit... still can't recruit anyone. Kind of unfortunate, but that's okay. You know, that's how it goes. Okay, so +3 renown when a tournament is won. Haven't even done a tournament yet. I think we're probably going to be doing virile here, though, because 30% more likely to have children. There is a mod out there that allows you to pretty much just have a child whenever you have a conversation with your spouse. But I felt like that was not as organic as I'd like it to be, so I didn't decide to yeah, I didn't decide to install it. But whatever the case, I am going to try and see if we can find... I could send him a message, actually. You know what? Yes, we're going to send him a message. So first of all, let me go into the tavern, because we can speak to the tavern keeper. Hopefully we can ask him about the owner of the town. There we go. I can only speak to him from here. Okay, so I'm looking for information. 500... I already possess this information. Oh, okay. So I already possess this information, apparently. I did not realize that. That's great. So that means that what I can now do is I can now speak to Mr. Caladog. There we go. Hello there, sir. Okay. Oh, he's in prison. Oh, dear. He's imprisoned. He's imprisoned. Okay, wait a minute. Where is he imprisoned? Where is he imprisoned? Because if I can find where he's imprisoned, I might be able to jailbreak him. Should I try to jailbreak him? Last seen near Hetosia. Where is that? Down here somewhere, I assume. Yep, there it is. Hetosia Castle. So he's in there. He's in Hetosia Castle. Okay, let's give it a go, shall we? We are a hand-to-hand master, so there's no way we can fail, right? There's no way. There's no way we can fail. I don't care if anyone wants to attack me right now. Let's see what happens here. Is he in here? He's not in here. Okay, he's not in here. Okay, so where would he be? Last seen near Dradios. So he is actually moving at the moment. Dradios is over there. Okay, so she's basically going to be placing him in a town. You're right. She's going to place him in a town. I'm assuming that to be the case. Let me see if that is indeed going to happen. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on here? What are we... What's loading? What's loading? What's giving me the lag? I don't know. But actually, that kind of worried me a little bit, so I'm just going to save, just in case. And there are... Oh, yeah, that's the reason. Okay, yeah, we need to actually go and... let's go and get some food, shall we? There we are. Okay. Yeah, he's not here. Okay. Last seen her... Really? She's not placing him in a... No. No, she's not placing him in this. Oh, that's bad. That is very, very bad for us. That is extremely bad for us. So I'm not sure what I can really do about that. The only thing I can really do is maybe speak... No, I mean, speaking to her, it's not going to do anything. No, that's not going to do anything. Wait, maybe she's placed him there now? No, she still hasn't. Okay, that's really, really bad. Okay, so I'm just going to talk to these guys. Maybe we can work out something. I'm just going to give 200 gold. That's absolutely fine. Very, very simple. Very simple to get away. Oh, look at this. I don't want any trouble. I just want to become a bandit like you. Bandit like me? You think I chose this life? Oh, well, go on then. Those nobles will capture or kill you sooner than you may think. The kingdom closest to your position on the world map will consider you a criminal and declare war on you. Yeah, so in other words, if you want to go the bandit route, thanks to Forbury, then you can indeed do that. And it's very, very cool, in my opinion, that they actually allow you to do something like that. Okay, so let me actually just go and speak to this guy.
Hey.
And I'm just going to say, hello there, I would like to enter the service. My sword is yours, 210, there we go. And to the Honourable Barney, by this contract under the authority of High King Caladog, your service as a mercenary of Britannia is officially recognized. You are expected to face the enemies of the realm and provide military support whenever required. For your services, a reward of 210 dinars will be granted per defeated enemy or equivalent service. This contract also grants legitimacy to negotiate with lords of foreign lands regarding the recruitment of auxiliary contingents. Signed on Spring 6th, yes, 1085. Alright, so you can count on me. There we go. And we can join his army if we want to, but we're not going to do that. Because we can now... Oh, hello. Okay. Yes, let's not go in there versus those massive armies. That would be a bit of a mistake. But yes, now what we can do is we can go and recruit... With the Lord of these lands. Ooh, okay. I see. It's a little bit more specific then, isn't it? It's a little bit more specific. So that means that Mr. Caladog, I can only recruit from Mr. Caladog's lands, I assume. Is that true? I can't tell. I'm actually unsure about this now. I'm actually unsure about this because it looks as though I am unable to. That's kind of interesting. I'm not sure. I'm getting money... Because I have influence for some reason. I'm getting influence. Oh dear, the Britannians just got absolutely murdered. Alright, well that's That's going to be a little bit interesting, isn't it? Okay, yeah, so unfortunately it doesn't look as though I am even able to do this, despite the fact that he gave me a message stating that I am able to recruit people. Yeah, so I'm assuming that what I do need to do is actually get to clan tier 2 before we're able to do that, despite the fact maybe we need all of these things. Now, it might very well be that we need all of these things. As I said, I've never played with the LOWBORN mod ever before, so this is very much new to me, and I'm very, very intrigued by it. I think it's going to be super fun to, you know, go all the way from basically 0, even lower than 0 than we're used to, and get to a really, really high level here. Yeah, so as you can see, we also have these colors right here, right? We have these colors right here, and basically that just determines the quality of a particular weapon. And well, same thing with the armor as well, which I very much appreciate. I would like to get a new spear, so I'm gonna be on the lookout for that. I'm thinking, I'm actually not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do with that, to be honest. I'd like to go into a battle against some looters. Not these looters, actually, not these looters, because they are bringing along one of their friends, and I'd like to avoid that if at all possible. But yeah, it seems to me like what I'll need to do is continue doing a couple of fisticuffs, couple of hand-to-hands here and there, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, I think, yeah, Summer 2, Sundown, yeah, I think we'll probably do that, because we are not, well, as you can see, we're not a champion anymore, so we can't do another patron fight, but I would love to be able to become one. So I think what we'll do is I'm going to end this episode off here. This is a very promising start. Maybe I did a little bit too many of these, you know, these fisticuffs things, but you know, it's new to me, and maybe I don't know, maybe you enjoyed it as well. If you didn't, then well, I'm very sorry, but there are so many different mods in this playthrough that we can do so many different things. Forbury, for example, massive amounts of different stuff that we can do with that, and loads of other things as well. Scholar stuff, tournament stuff, you know, trading, all kinds of crazy stuff. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. If you want to check out the mod list, just a small reminder that it is in the description down below. And otherwise, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.